over 152,000 subscribers and 48 million views. Bystanders is still here to give you the credible information you desire. Bystanders at Listings on Flip TV. Michael Adekunle is my name, and I'm taking you on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands. Today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands, the Nation newspaper, taking us on a journey. Also, the Vanguard taking us on this journey. What are they taking us on? Okay, the Nation. Presidency, PDP clash over economy, security. That's what this catchy headline is illustrating. Very beautiful story here. Presidency, PDP clash over economy and security with a very beautiful rider here. All right, what's it saying? Opposition says government not performing, economy not in trouble. Opposition says government not performing, economy not in trouble. That's what the opposition is saying. Okay. Special squad for Southwest. Special squad for Southwest. Police parade 79 kidnapped suspects. Others. Police parade 79 kidnapped suspects. Okay, and others. Let's check out the pictures here. You can see the pictures of the suspects. They were paraded by the Nigeria police force. Take a look at it closely. The pictures of the suspects, they were paraded by the Nigeria police force. Okay, on top of the Nation newspaper, ex-INEC chair Iwu for trial over 1.2 billion naira poll cash. Ex-INEC chair Iwu for trial over 1.2 billion naira poll cash. Flood alert for Lagos, Ogun, or your orders. Flood alert for Lagos, Ogun, or your orders. Soldiers kill 3 policemen, civilian. Soldiers kill 3 policemen, civilian. Buhari, Ramaphosa to meet over killings. Buhari, Ramaphosa to meet over killings. Arsenal to Everton, that's on spot. Arsenal to Everton. Pay 40 million euro for Iwobi. Pay 40 million euro for Iwobi. Oil prices slide on surprise crude build. On to the next one, which is the Vanguard newspaper. On to the next one on this edition. Okay, Vanguard newspaper. Storm as Kaduna government lists fresh orders for El Zazaki. Storm as Kaduna government lists fresh orders for El Zazaki. Okay, my clients will not comply with orders not covered by order of the Kaduna High Court. That's what Falana is saying here. My clients will not comply with orders not covered by order of the Kaduna High Court. That's what Femi Falana is saying. Who disregard KDSGS conditions, says IMN. Who disregard KDSGS conditions, says IMN. If he gets to India, we can't stop him from going to Iran. That's what Junaid Mohammed is saying. If Ezazaki gets to India, we can't stop him from going to Iran. That's what Junaid Mohammed is saying. Government should respect court order. Senator Shehu Sani. Government should respect court order, says Senator Shehu Sani. Okay, Oshomole is saying something this morning. And what is he saying? Revolution now. Nigerians have right to protest. That's what Adams Oshiomhole is saying at the newsstand. Nigerians have right to protest, says Adams Oshiomhole. How boot surgery boosted my self-confidence. That's what Tonto Dike is saying. That's on entertainment. Tonto Dike is on it. How boot surgery boosted my self-confidence. Okay, let's check out another story. Nigeria to become world capital of open defecation with over 47 million persons. Nigeria to become world capital of open defecation with over 47 million persons, says UNICEF. Okay, we have other stories here, but we will go beyond this on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands. The Vanguard and the Nation newspaper giving us vital information. Let's join our reviewers for more analysis. I'll be right back. But one of the issues I can be found on the front page of the Nation. Presidency PDP clash over economy, security. Opposition says government not performing, economy not in trouble. That's what the incumbent government is saying. Now,
Yeah,
your own view.
yeah. My own view: economy, government is not performing. That will be from PDP. Economy not in trouble. That might be a response from APC. Okay, let me tell you, the economy is in trouble since inception of this government. Let me tell you, before he come into office, we all thought this man would have used good technocrats. We thought this man would have invited somebody like Patu Tomi, Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. There's nothing wrong on serving, in his regime after being part of the previous regime. It's just about building Nigerian economy. Let us forget about sentiments. This man, stay all of them aside because they are PDP. Let me tell you, it is not all about one party system here. If you include another party, at least include good materials, make use of good materials used by the other party or opposition party that ruled before. It is all about building economy, but he sidelined all of them. He was being very, very tribalistic. This man is not what it's. Being a president, my brother, let me tell you, Buhari has failed. The economy is in trouble. Yes, it is in trouble. APC is saying it's not in trouble. They are all sycophants. These guys, they have overhauling in their brain. They have to be overhauled. It's total reorientation. Something is wrong with their central nervous system. Each faculty there is not working normal. Their cerebral cortex is just carrying what is not brain sac, but another thing entirely. The whole APC members are mad. Why am I saying this? These people are obviously denying what is clearly obvious. Forgive me for that English. Denial of the obvious. Admiring mistakes is the worst thing ever.
What is clearing?
That's glaring. For a man to admire mistake, it is dangerous. If you make mistakes, say, I've made a mistake. But accept. But when you made mistake, you are still admiring mistake. Tomorrow you will deny it. I didn't say this, I didn't that. Don't you know that the whole world is watching? Don't you know that we have a satellite here? If CNN want to pick any event on Earth, they don't need to tell you. If Google Earth want to get us here now, they don't need to take excuse from you. You can't hide it. We have internet now. The world is a global village. Why must you say something today? Tomorrow you come out and say you didn't. The contradiction is dangerous. I'm telling you, the economy is in trouble. Security. When we talk about security, Cotonou is better than Nigeria now. When we talk about security, Middle East, Europe, let me name them. The trouble spot in the world before. Let me name them. Egypt, Algeria, Morocco, Tunisia, Libya, Israel, Saudi Arabia, Oman, Syria, Qatar, Iraq. They are all Middle East Europe. Sorry for including Egypt and the rest. Because geography or history take all of them to be Middle East Europe, because most of those countries in the Northern Africa speak Arabic. That's why they are inclusion. They are the trouble spots before, where you have war, constant disturbances, political impasse. Even till 2011, the Arab revolt, when someone from a Tunisian set himself ablaze. Do you know? I'm talking about insecurity. He set himself ablaze. Prime Minister, what's the name of that Prime Minister? Ben Ali, I don't know. He abdicated. He ran away. He went to Canada till date, I think. Then Syria started their own. Egypt started their own. The best uprising ever on earth, because they went direct to the presidential villa. They stayed there more than 3 months. Do you know what happened? You might be thinking, how did they survive? What sustained these people? Food companies. KFC, McDonald's. Supported them. They started shipping food to those protesters for them to get strength. Soldiers over there, police, Egyptian soldiers, they started killing until a stage they said, why should I shoot my brothers? What these people are doing is reasonable. You, Nigerian military, I want you to learn from this. Stop killing protesters. We are trying to build our economy. We are trying to build our society. We want to get advanced like United States of America. This man doesn't want to be criticized, but let me tell you, do you know, as good as Mr. Trump, Donald Trump, Americans criticize him on a daily basis, even the housemen, even the congressmen, sorry. but still, America is working. See criticism all over Donald Trump. He laughs it off because he knows he's doing good. If Buhari is doing good, if you criticize him, he will laugh it off because he's doing bad. That's why if criticized, he goes berserk using cattle rearers, rustlers, to kill and maim innocent farmers. Let me tell you, the next 4 years, Nigeria is going to witness a serious famine like never before because farmers are no longer in their farms. They are right away now hiding, scampering for security. Nigerian security level is 0. I scored them 0.0111, which means nil. Nigerian security level is less than 0.
Concerning security, to be sincere, it's a very heavy something, very cumbersome duty. But on my own side, I think our president is not doing enough. He's not doing enough in the area of security. And he's a technocrat. I think he's a retired general. He's supposed to do more than this.
You expect more?
I expect more. I expect more. I voted for him in 2015. I changed my mind in 2019. It's because of what I've been seeing. We expect more, to be sincere. We expect more. Actually, I will not deny or try to run away from the fact that it's part of our culture in Nigeria here, where a particular government will have an issue. Instead of opposition to come and join hands together and put our nation first, they will take advantage of the lapses of the government in a particular at that time, and they will take advantage to gain some cheap political gain. APC also did it when Jonathan was here. When there was security imbalance, APC will come out, they use that one as advantage. If the president wants to fight, it's either they issue one statement that will discourage him, like fighting Boko Haram is like fighting the Northerners, or try to organize some caricature story that will portray the sitting president as a weak, all that kind of thing. And I will not accept that it's not happening now, even with PDP, because of what they experienced while they were in power. What APC did to them is like what they are trying to do now. And by doing so, we cannot move forward. We cannot move forward. That is the truth of the matter. But I will not tell you, our security is not something we can talk about. It's out of it. Right. Then in terms of economy also is not easy. But I think Babas will also do more in the economy. Economy is, and when you fail in both in those two sides, what does it mean? Security, people cannot live. Economy, people can live, but they will just be exist. They cannot live fullest. Yeah, you cannot die and you cannot go to heaven. That's not a life.
Nǹkan tó kàn ṣẹlẹ̀ ni pé ṣe rí gbogbo irú àwọn security tó ń jẹ́ àwọn police yẹn tèmi rò yẹn ní wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ but kán lo bí irú àwọn OPC yẹn kán hide wọn mọ́ wọn because wọ́n mọ gbogbo ibi tí gbogbo irú ibi tí ó kó wà káàkiri gbogbo tó jẹ́ ìtẹ̀dó káàkiri kò sí tó máa wà tí ò ní sí OPC ń bẹ̀. tó máa lò mọ́ wọn ẹni tó gba àṣírí àwọn pípù yìí a máa tú. ṣóyè bẹ́ẹ̀ sí but gbogbo nǹkan tá à ń ṣe ń sọ ọkọ at the same time ní pé ibi tá à ń lọ sí ọlọ́ọ̀bá ló mọ̀ ẹ ó gbọ́ ọ̀nà Ògùn ṣe ti ń sìn wọ́n náà Fúlàní ti gbàgbẹ́ yẹn tó dẹ̀ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. olórí àwọn tó ní OPC ń sìn kò gbóhùn náà lágbára but tó ń fẹ́ kọ́ fóun ní àṣẹ kó tó lè ṣe pé fẹ́ ṣe bọ́jú ó gbé ẹ lọ ọlọ́ọ̀bá ló lè kọ́ ọmọ ṣe but èmi kàn bìlífù pé kọ́ máa fẹ́ mọ̀ pé kọ́ máa wọ ìlú wa ń bì náà kọ́ ń lo àwọn táwọn wí kọ́ ń lò wọ́n mọ́ wọn kọ́ ń mìs wọ́n mọ́ wọn kíjọba dẹ̀ wà lẹ́yìn wọn mi ò jẹ́ kankan nu wọn o but ọlọ́ọ̀bá ló mọ nǹkan tẹ̀mí náà jẹ nǹkan tẹ̀mí kàn rò because ẹ gbogbo irú àwọn ẹyẹ tó ń wú káàkiri kò sí gbogbo ẹ̀rọ pé tó máa ní ẹyẹ wà bí kí ló kàn bọ́ọ̀sì náà wílẹ̀ ń jẹ́ mẹ́ta yìí àwọn àwáwà kan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kó tó máa gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ OPC tán ní sá. ọ̀ lẹ̀ wá ọ̀ jagun ìdẹ́bi tí gbogbo wọn wà. ṣòye bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni pé kọ́ bá wà nǹkan ṣe kọ́ jọ ibi tí ìlú yìí lọ yìí kọ́ máa kọ́ wọ̀ lù yìí kọ́ ṣàánú wa kọ́ máa ti mú wọn kọ́ máa kó wọn pọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan á rọ̀gbọ́ lágbára lọ.
But PDP has come out again to say that President Muhammadu Buhari cannot be given a scorecard on the issue of security and economy. Your take on this?
So everybody, even though the presidency themselves, they know that the economy of Nigeria is not moving, not instant, because the way that even the PDP is the fault of the government now. Let me just use this one like that. Because them, when PDP was in power, APC, when they come as a political party, they used to criticize them. But they were just sitting there waiting to take power from them. Which is not possible. If you see what is not good in the government, say the word, everybody will be listening. This thing, this is what the government are doing that is not good. You know, begin to everybody, both a newborn baby know that now government in under Buhari is not moving. There is no security. There is the economic collapse under him, under their watch. So they have nothing to offer to us. I always said it. So they should find a way to make security structure to stand, so that it will not the security will be secure only them, secure the citizens. That's the reason why they say, because you cannot say there is no security, but there is security in Aso Rock. There is security securing them as a government, but as a normal masses, there is no security. The security yourself, you cannot be at home and see policeman and thought that police, he may kill you. I'm telling you, police may not even want to follow your lap. Police will kill you. So we don't have security of the masses. The security we have in this country for the government. I'm telling you, so that is what they should fight. So that everybody, all we as a citizen, because let me tell you, in anywhere you are in Nigeria, you live with fear, because forget the police parading, all of that are one. They have nothing to offer to protect. They are just there, you understand? So they should not begin to come on. Everybody know that there is no security. The economic collapse, nothing is moving, because the things, if you cannot take 5,000 to market now and buy something that you can eat. You understand? But
it wasn't like that before.
It wasn't like that, but before you can do it. 5,000, you buy something full bag. If you go to buy full stuff, you buy full back over. But now in this watch, nothing move.
Now let me ask you a question. For how long will this continue?
If the people I always say that the people ruling us, they now put the power in the hand of the judiciary. Judiciary now have the power as the people. Because when you talk about that they did election 2019, for anywhere you take the matter to, Buhari as a president did not win the election. If people, all the whole region, begin to cry, president, this is not going, and the president did not do anything, and the matter of changing power is still in the hand of the judiciary, what do you think that the judiciary will do? It will declare somebody that fit to fix the situation. Because when a country like that, they are looking for somebody that will fix the situation, so that the situation will not get out of hand. You don't believe that, you don't expect that when all the region begin to complain, Mr. President, no, things is not moving well, and still the president is not doing anything. Do you think that the people will be happy? They will not look at it that maybe the president have nothing to offer. You understand? I have nothing to offer, because when they talk, there's one of the Senate that was leading to NTA Parliament, that is for Senate and House of Assembly. One of the Senate was saying that every day the president will come out and tell us that they will bring perpetrator to justice. But up to today, the book of the perpetrator is still empty. They have not bring anybody to justice, but here, people are dying. Headsmen, this one, bandit, killing people every day. Nothing. So the president is not capable of ruling the country. Let them give the power to somebody that can do it. You understand? Because we did not vote the president to just sit down there for Aso Rock. We vote him. They vote him into power that he should fight for the masses. Things that is not going well. Fit it. You don't vote this guy and sit down for Aso Rock, become a Aso Rock leader. You are the leader for the people. Those people you see are not those. These are not the ones that, because if you look at it, there was a time they appoint minister. I was saying something that you see that Nigeria cannot move, because if you are not the former governor or you have not hold any post in Nigeria, you cannot get a minister. How do you think that the masses will move on? There's no job. They send people that will be a governor. You still put them again in minister. While other people are there dying. The man is not capable of being a president. He should just resign and give the power to people that know what is going on. You understand? That is my way.
I think one of the issues we are having in Nigeria is number one is ethnicity and tribalism. And I discovered that our president, the Nigerian president, which is President Muhammad Buhari, is not tackling the issue very well. Number one, you see what is happening in this security now. People are being killed. He has never made any move. He has never taken any action to curb those that are killing now. Herdsmen have taken over the whole Nigeria now. Now he's giving passports to herdsmen to enter into Nigeria. Why a lot of killings are being taking place? There's no way killing will stop in this type of administration, because if the leader of the nation cannot take a stand, cannot stop the killing, the masses don't have any security at all. Now, economy are getting down now because one, he has no initiative of ruling. He should appoint technical people, those that know about the economy. There's no way you can, any nation that does not move money into a country, the country will sink, because there's no way you can trade without money. If you hold money without money being used, the money will diminish. That is one of the law of economics. Because you can't buy, you can't sell. When there's no transaction of money in the nation will go down. So the issue is not, the issue is, number one issue is that he has no initiative in ruling. So things, and because when you don't know, I didn't want to know. That is the worst thing that can ever happen to a man. Now he doesn't know. I don't want to know. Since he left the power in 1984, he has never upgraded himself. Now he came back and people focus on him that he's going to do well. Now he's doing the worst. My suggestion is this: if he can, because power intoxicates. Because of that power intoxication, he can never relinquish it to other people. So if he can do himself a favor and handle over to the people that can handle this nation very well, Nigeria will move forward. Because God has endowed us with many minerals. We're based on oil, and we abandon other ones. And those ones are being wasted now. And listen, God is not angry in waste. Because we focus on oil and we left other ones. And that is why they are dying in that place. They don't want other people to go there. They want to remain there and they don't do anything. Now, if look at this government now, if anybody talk against them, they will arrest them. It's a bad government. Government, if there's no criticism in the government, the government cannot move well. Why we have opposition is because of, if you're not doing well, they will talk to you.
And you learn
from what you are doing. But when there's no opposition in any government, that government will remain stagnancy. So what I mean, if he can, because now he's busy locking everyone up and down because of the power he has. Because he thought, but remember that it is God that gives the power to, whatever you are being in life is being given by God. And when you thought that, because of, you should remember the Bible. When he thought that the whole world, he had power over it, God told him that, look, I'm going to give that position. God gave him that position, because if it's not God, it can't be there. But if now he's busy locking everything up and down, as I said earlier, if you talk against him, he will lock you up. If he rise up to say what I do is not good, he will pick you up. He use armies, security, DSS, and EFCC to harass people. It's not good. as a leader. In conclusion, we should relinquish power to people that can handle this economy. Okay, look at the minister you appoint now. None of them are able to be there because they are not qualified, and because of party issue. That is the one of the another problem. Party issue. They thought this was my party. You can't rule a country by party. There are other people that has something that can offer, but because they are ruling by caucus, nobody they don't pick somebody else elsewhere, and that's why the government are being frustrating. So if it can pick the people can rule the country, there are some technocrats.
Which means the people you appointed are not qualified at all.
Qualified. They are not qualified. Most of them are good, and some are not good. So you should pick the people that can fix the country, because God has blessed Nigeria.
Governmental aspect that it has the greatest challenges in the area of economy and security. So he has not proved his worth. He has not shown Nigeria that he is capable of transforming these two sectors, the economy and the security. And these are the two most important sectors, and that is even most paramount in any administration. Security of lives and property,
Even in the world.
and the economy of the the nation. So these are the most key important sector. So if it means that, as we are seeing it, it is clear and obvious that he is not capable. His scorecard is low. So if he could be able to, if we can see it like that, as we are even seeing it, means that if he can fail in these two sectors, he has automatically failed. Because how will I even put it? You cannot tell us that you are not doing well in security and the economy, and you are doing well in power. No. Or you are doing well in other aspects. No. These are two main key important sectors that you should prove to the citizens that you have done well, that you are a true leader, that you are capable, that you are competent. But he has disappointed Nigerians. There is one thing I wanted to add. I hear somebody saying Nigerian youth, Nigerian that. No, sometimes people do talk without putting their eyes on ground. They just talk on air. They just talk because they see talk. You don't talk because you see talk. You talk. After all, talk is not food. Nigerian youth, I will advise. Things has gone wrong in this country so far. So I will advise Nigeria should go back to regional government. Nigeria should go back to regional government. But this one that we are saying Nigerian youth. Because he was in Lagos, I was even disappointed. He is supposed to know the nature of this country. The nature of this country is different from the other ones that is given exemplary to our own. He's saying Nigerian youths. Look at the people they caught that is in front page of paper. Are they not part of Nigerian youths? When you want to engage yourself in the street for protest, would these people be for you, or would they be against you? Look at Boko Haram out there. Are they not Nigerian youths? Look at herdsmen there, killing people, wandering inside the bush. Are they not Nigerian youths? And you are calculating Nigerian youth are up to 6-something million. If you are into the streets to campaign or do, would they be against you, or would they be in support of you? This country, I'll advise, let them restructure this country into regions.
After so much agitations for power by the leaders of this country and complaints by Nigerians, the question is Nigeria moving from fry pan to fire, or is Nigeria progressing? This is where I will call it a day on today's edition of Bystanders at Newsstands on Flip TV. Do join me next time as I bring another interesting topic from the newsstand. Michael Adekunle still remains my name. Behind the camera, Latif Adewale. In the studio, Michael Ojoda as the editor, keeping it real on this platform. Till I join you next time on this same channel. Keep having a good day. Bye.